Okay, let's start with the role play, and then let's start with talking to friends. So Eugene, you're gonna talk to Iris about this. Okay, so then read the situation and then try to have a conversation before changing the subject, and try to use different ways to change it, not by just ignoring the subject or saying something that's completely unrelated, but just try to change it. Okay, so do a little bit of practice. It's okay if you don't know what type of techniques to use, because we'll talk about that after this. Okay, so this is just a quick practice. And yeah, okay, and I'll let Eugene go.
Okay. Hey, Iris.
Hey, Eugene.
I got a new job recently.
Oh, really? Congratulations.
Yeah. And I don't think but I don't think sorry. I don't think my salary is good. Do you how do you think how do you think we need to, how much money we need to earn per 1 month?
I think this is too private, but I can share with you about a salary range with this title.
Oh, okay. That I think that will help me to know how much I should earn. And do you know that our how to say our salary, people, the least salary we can earn is more than last year.
It depends on the company's profit. Yeah, and the company's policies. maybe some company will rising your salary every year about 3 to 10%. It is my experience.
Oh, okay. I think I will research it. And how's your job? Do you happy when you are working? Are you happy when you are working?
I don't really like my job, but because I am a secretary, so I have a chance to learn different department stuff. It helped me to decide my goals in future. Yeah.
That sounds good. I think you might be have your own company in the future.
Maybe.
I think she already did. Okay, but you might be able to, right? You might be able to have your own company. Okay, great. Okay, let's move on to work. So we're gonna have to move a little bit faster because we're going to ask Chopper to share about his crab experience. Okay, so for work, let's have Chopper please change the subject when you're talking with Iris.
Okay. I think about hi Iris.
Hi.
Do you have experience about some people talk to you is that is ask you wrong ask you some questions, but it's not your job. Okay, I see. I think it's I think it's difficult to answer that question.
Yes.
Uh, in the past, I could try to answer the question, but it's not smart to do. So I think the next time we can find a correct people to answer their questions. Because this way is because the correct man or company will provide a right answer for them. Yeah.
Yes. We don't the best person to speak about that. So the best way is help them to connect with their colleague or manager.
Yeah, you are right. Okay, yeah, finish.
Okay, great. So the next part is at a bar. So Iris, can you talk to, who do you want to talk to? You can choose.
I talking with Yuqing.
Okay.
Hi Yuqing, I need another drink. Would you like one?
Yes. I
Okay.
would like one too.
Great. So what is your favorite beverage?
I like something. I always like the beverage which have lemon or something sour.
Okay. Then I help you to order. How's your work? I remember you don't really like your work.
Yeah. My coworkers are pretty good, but I think I don't like the things the content of my work.
Wow. Maybe you prepare to research new job?
I am thinking of it, but I don't know what should do now because it's my first job.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you can try find some part-time job to try a different area and different project. Yeah, you will find some interesting things. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I need to approach more different industry.
Okay. I think we need talking some funny things. A new drink can start a new conversations. So what is the top 3 cocktail in the bar?
I heard that I don't know. Actually, I
Never
don't
mind.
know anything about cocktail.
Okay, we can ask the waiters.
Yeah,
Bartender.
but I like to have, because I know that cocktails are colorful, and I like to try something colorful.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, great. So it's usually not the waiter, right? We call them the bartender.
Bartender, yeah.
Bartender. Okay, great. So do you guys have any questions so far? I think I don't know if we have time today for Chopper's for his crab experience, but if we go out of time, then I think maybe next class I will talk less and then have more time for Chopper and Yuqing to share. Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay.
Okay.
Because I still want to talk about some of the ways to change the subject. Okay. So here are 4 different ways that you can change the subject. So I think it's important for us to sort of do some brainstormings about what you guys think that you guys can do. And so that it's not just for us to practice, but you to know what to do next time. Okay, I think that's the purpose of today's lesson. So here are some ways to change the subject. The first way is to change the subject by asking a question. Okay, so maybe here, Iris, let's do this. So I'm your grandma. I'll be like, hey, Iris, when are you gonna get married? What are you gonna say?
Okay.
Question.
Okay, I already have a boyfriend, and we are playing the wedding, but it's not really. But I'm really busy, so give some time.
Okay, give you some time. But this is you explaining, right? This is for you to explain. It's very nice, polite, but I want you to try to practice with changing the subject. So you don't want to talk about this, right? Because now you're explaining to me, that's really good, but that is if you have something to explain. But if you don't have something to explain and you don't want to talk about it, I want you to try to change the subject by asking a question. Okay.
Okay.
So what can you say here?
So, hey grandmother, how's your health?
How's her health? Okay, it could be something about her health. Okay. So Yuqing, what about you? What do you think about when you're when you change the subject? Let's do the second one by introducing a new topic. Okay, so you can start by saying, that's interesting. Yeah, I heard about that too, right? Okay. So here, let me change another subject. What if they ask you, hey, Yuqing, when are you going to find a new boyfriend? Right? What are you going to say?
That's a good question. Do you how do you know? Do you know that the temple of have you ever been to the temple that have love?
Goddess of
God-
love.
Goddess
Take
of
me
love.
there, right?
Yeah.
Take me there or introduce someone to me. All right. Okay. The third one is change the subject by creating a distraction. Okay, so you can say something like, I really love that jacket. Where'd you find it? Nice jacket, Grandma. Okay, Chopper. So let's think about one for you. What is a good topic for you? Do you have a girlfriend right now?
No.
No. Okay, so you have the question of, Chopper, when are you gonna find a girlfriend? Do you have a good girl? Are you dating someone? What else did they say? Are you trying to meet someone? Do you want me to introduce? Oh, I know this lovely girl, my neighbor, her granddaughter. Okay, she's a teacher. I want to introduce her to you.
Oh, yeah. But your cocktail, it tastes good. Let me drink some it. let me drink some. Yeah.
Let me what?
Yeah, I can choose this way. Yeah. The talk. Yeah. First. Okay.
Yeah.
Next action.
Yeah, first.
talk later food or later drink or later clothes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So can you give an example? Like, what would you say?
Maybe. Oh. Yes. We talk okay, we talk the teacher, the girl, after 10 minutes. Oh, Cindy, hey, your bag is nice. Which where did you buy it?
Oh, okay. About my bag. Where did I buy my bag? Okay, that's a good one. Okay, right? Talking about clothing, talking about something you wear, talking about your haircut, talking about anything, right? Just to change and create a distraction. Okay, abruptly change the subject. Anyways, okay, moving on. Okay, so things like that. Iris, what do you think about this one? Do you have some good examples?
I don't really understand. Is talking to different topic, right?
Yeah, this one is actually just like, okay, moving on. Like, this is more like if you're talking to friends and then you don't want to talk about it, then I think it's fine. Right? But if you're talking to someone like your grandma, you can't really be like, hey, anyways, right? Moving on. Like that's just totally ignoring the topic. So I think this also depends on who you're talking to. So if you're talking to people more formal, maybe you're at a work environment, then I think it's nice to ask a question or to introduce a new topic. That would be okay. But if you're talking to friends, talking to someone very close and you just don't want to talk about it, then you can just totally just ignore.
Okay, so I think I can use anyway. We need to going out for dinner.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, anyways, let's go and have dinner. Okay, that's great. Okay, great job. So you guys know that there's 4 different ways that you guys can try to change the subject. So next time, if you guys have a situation where you want to change the subject, then these are some of the things that you can look to do. Okay? Even in Chinese, I think that's also doable. Do you guys have any feedback or any questions about this class?
Yeah, it's very useful.
Useful. Okay, great. So the next topic we're going to talk about is about your hometown. So you guys will introduce your hometown because it's also a TESOL question. So that I think that it's a good practice for you to maybe learn some vocabulary about cities, maybe learn how to talk about some of the advantages, disadvantages, whether there's some problems you think your city has, or maybe some things that we can discuss. Okay, so moving on, we're going to, I think in May, we can talk about, I don't know if you guys are interested about some of the news. Do you guys think that we can discuss about maybe transportation, like there was the railway accident? Do you guys think that that's something that's interesting that you guys want to discuss? There can be different perspectives we can talk about, like whose fault do you think it is? Or do you think about like what would you feel if you had a friend on the train, things like that? I think it's more like lifestyle. Is that something you guys are interested in? If you guys want to move on to talking about some news, I think we can discuss a little bit now because I'm preparing for the May topics now. What do you guys think about news? Do you guys want to be like international news, talk about things that happen around the world, or you guys want it to be more local, that we have some topics to discuss? Iris, what do you think? You have some good ideas.
Recently, international news or
Give some examples of what you know about and what you think is interesting to discuss. I think that if everyone knows more specifically about which news is about, it could be anything, right? Talking about like, you know, I know the British royal family, they have a lot of problems, you know, why some want to be prince or princesses or whatever. If you guys are interested in that, we can also talk about it. So whatever you guys like. I just need to have more of a direction because I think we can talk about a lot of different things, not just more personal things.
Okay. I'm interested in international news. It's about human topic, but I'm not sure it's good topic because it's about politics.
Okay, international news.
Politics.
Okay, so if you have specific articles, please line me. Okay, whatever if you see something, right? If you're just reading something you're interested in, it could be in Chinese. I would just look for something in English. Okay, so I just want to have some topics out so that we have more variety of things we can discuss. Okay, Yuqing, what about you? International news, look into that. What else?
I prefer funny things like
funny things like what?
I think Taiwan have lots of ridiculous news. Maybe we can talk about it.
Okay, please send me some. Okay, whatever you guys are like You guys, it could be from Instagram or anything you guys think is interesting you want to discuss. Maybe throw it to me and say, I want to ask the class about their opinion or something like that so that I can sort of use that in my presentations. I think that'd be fun. Okay, Chopper, what about you?
I prefer international news.
Okay, international news. Anything in specific? Humans, about Iris, what are some more specific topics about humans?
I heard my friend is in America. Asian people it has had some they don't go out because foreigners think the pandemic is from Asian people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Talking about the Asian. Okay, so it's kind of like what's
Asian.
happening in America between Americans, what they think about Asians. I think that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do one about that. Okay, great. I'll look into that. I'll put some topics out and let you guys know next class so we can kind of discuss which ones are good topics for us. Okay? Cool. Then prepare for the presentation next week, Eugene. You can do something for 5 minutes. Chopper will do it next week as well, 5 minutes. And then I'll keep my next lesson shorter so that we can have more discussion time. Okay? Great. Okay, can't wait for next week. And I'll see you guys not same time, Monday, 9. Okay,
Yeah.
see you guys next week. Thanks for the class.
Thank you.
Interesting. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks.